Hi, I'm Elena with YouTube Pilates. We're going to do a workout today on the reformer. We're going to do it on a light spring only. So by light spring, I have on a blue spring. All reformers are a little bit different. So your light spring in comparison to your springs, as we do this, if you feel like you need more weight on it to support you so it doesn't feel like it's going to slip underneath you, you're more than welcome to do that. Throughout what we're doing. So make your choice, be your own advocate. To start off, our bar is going to be in its regular setting, so it's a medium setting on most reformers. If you have a bar like mine, I'm on the second hole from the top. Okay, y'all, let's get started. You're going to be sitting up on top of your bar. I always like to shake my bar, make sure it's locked in place. We're going to sit our bum on the edge of the bar. We're going to have our heels on the edge of the carriage. Remember, it's the light spring. We're going to extend our legs and we're going to stay here. Now try to find a point where your pelvis feels like it's stable on the bar. Now I want you to reach your arms forward and bend your knees in. Doesn't feel like much. That's what we're doing. Exhale as you straighten out. Inhaling as you bend in. Now let's tap into our Pilates breath. You inhale through your nose. And you exhale out of your mouth, and with this breathing, I want you to focus on breathing in as much as you can, filling up your lungs at every angle it can. So it's whole 3D pattern. And then as you exhale, force every bit of your exhale out. Notice when you do that, your abs pull in as much as they can. So if you focus on that dramatic Pilates breath, you have that nice abdominal contraction that we want. All right, now let's do one more of these. I want you to lift your arms up as you straighten these legs. And then bend the arms, or bring the arms back down as you bend the knees in. Reach your arms up as you straighten out of the legs, and then bend back in. I know I told you you had one more, but obviously I lied on accident. Exhale as you push up. Now you keep it here. Now your ribs, I want them to stay closed. They don't flare open. I want you to twist towards one side, exhale, and then go towards the other. Let's do a double pull. So it's a and then go to the other way. Good. So giving you a little work with keeping our arms up high, keeping those ribs nice and closed as you find this little rotation pattern on this nice light spirit we have going on. Let's do one more. Reach forward with those arms. You're looking forward, bend these knees in. Now bring your hands on. I want your heels to go wide, straighten these legs and bend in. Give me a couple passes here. Now, why do we always start off with feet work? Now, personally, this is our foundation of our body. It's like at the bottom of our house. So I want you to be aware of what's going on, how much it takes for you to hold on to your own stability throughout that core, so the rest of the body can wake up and know what we're about to get into. Even if it's this light. Come in. Now from here, I want you to come down to your hands and knees. Be careful, don't let that carriage move underneath you. You're gonna come with your hands, or bring your hands down to the pegs, your elbows drop down, walk your knees back. Let's find one heel on the bar. You push away, and then find that ball to foot on. High heel, you bend, and you push away, exhale. You bend, exhale as you push away. Inhale, bend, exhale, push. Let's do the full range of motion, not a big movement. I want shoulders squared down to the ground. I want your hips squared in space, so squared down to the ground as well. One is not lowered more than the other. Both toes and knees are pointed down towards the ground, and your neck is in that same alignment as your diagonal spine. Exhale as you push away. Inhale, come in. One more, y'all. Appreciate the lightness of our world right now, because it will not be like this the rest of class. I promise. I am waking you up. The other foot goes on. Either the heel or the ball of the foot. You straighten it out. Make sure that ball of the foot can go on. Now, bend the knee and push it away. Exhale. Toes and knees are pointed to the ground. Shoulders are squared to the ground. Hips are squared down. Exhale as you push away. Inhaling, we breathe in through our nose, filling up our lungs as much as we can. Exhale, you force every bit of that air out. You have a nice high heel on that foot. You have a little bit more energy on that second toe on that bar, or that second metatarsal, that ball of the foot area. Exhale, push away. Inhale, come in. One more. Exhale, push it away. And come in. So appreciate where we're at. Knee goes back down. The other foot's gonna find the bar. It's an external rotation. The full foot's on there. I want you to rotate, open your hands on the carriage. You push away, you come in. Let's lift the heel. Exhale, push away. Inhale, come in. That toe and knee is in alignment, so that knee is going right over the toe. Inhale, come in, appreciate the lightness. Exhale, push away, find that full range of motion. Inhale, come in. A nice warm up, but really making those muscles work under such a light spring, giving them a full range of motion here. And will I say fatigue them out maybe? I bet you'll find out. Exhale, push away. Give me a little bit more energy on that second metatarsal. That's the ball of the foot aligned with that second toe. Give me one more. Exhale. Good, you come down. Get yourself squared back down, so knees are down, both elbows are down. The other side, you open out. That full flat foot is on, the opposite hand is flat. You just push away, you inhale, come in. So you're at a little rotation, we lift the heel now. Exhale, push away. Good, that knee is going right over the toe as it bends. Exhale, push. So with this light spring, we really think about our alignment of our own body, not letting our bum really go back behind us, finding it weighted over that knee that's on the carriage, whatever one you have on. Exhale as you push. Inhale as you come in. We do 2 more passes. Exhale, push. Inhale, come in. Getting that backside nice and warmed up for all of the things to come. Good, come in. Lay down on our back. Nice light warm up here. See if it stays that way. Once we're on our back, I want your head rest flat. If that's comfortable for you, if you like to keep it up, you can. We have a very forward head society, so I like to have them shifted back right over that spine where they should be. Let's have our balls of the feet on together. Straighten your legs out. Bend the knees in, high heels. Straighten out so you're not jammed into your shoulder stoppers. Come up into a crunch. Hands are back behind the head. Straighten out. Elbows in your peripheral vision. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, bend in. Exhale, straighten out. One leg goes over the bar. You kick it up as you push away. Inhale, come in. Let's get our ankle going with it. Flex the foot. Try not to slam the carriage. Point as you lower. Exhale, push away. Inhale, point as you lower. Exhale, push. Inhale, point as you lower. Exhale. Come in. Switch it. Other leg extends over. You push away. Flex the foot as you push out. Point the foot as you lower down. Elbows in the side vision. You're lifted up into a high crunch. By that, I mean you're lifted up to where your shoulder blades are right off of that carriage. 2 more. Exhale. Last pass. Bring both balls of the feet on that bar. We stay in our crunch. You lower your heels, you lift them. You lower. You're more than welcome to lower that head and chest if you feel like you need to. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Elbows in the side view. Inhale, lower. Straight down, right up to that second metatarsal. Straight down, right where that pointer toe is. Think an index toe, in other words. The one right next to the big toe. Hold it high, keep it high. You're going to drop one heel, find a prance, switch it. The other heel drops, and the other knee bends, and then switch. And switch. Try not to let the hips shift here. It doesn't have to be a crazy range of motion where it pulls your body out of alignment. I want you to keep alignment and then give me the biggest range of motion while honoring that alignment. 1 more on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend into it. Inhale, lift, bend in, come home all the way. You ready? Of course you are. Heels on the bar, hip width apart. We round and roll our booty up, bone by bone. Exhale. Oh yeah, just slowly make it a little bit more challenging. Inhale, roll down. So we're gonna make it quick. 1 breath as we make this movement. Balance on the left and right side of our spine. You exhale, you round and roll up, bone by bone. Let those knees trace over those toes. Stand on those arms, press down with your wrist. Inhale as you roll down. See, it takes 1 full breath to complete this motion or exercise. That's why I call it 1 breath. Exhale as you curl it up, knees going over those toes. Inhale, roll down. Oh, you got it, my friends. You got 1 more. Exhale, curl up. And then inhale, roll down. Very good. Okay, slide it to the balls of the feet. I want you to press it out. Let's come into a crunch so we can see what we are doing. I want you to bend your knees. You got it. You jump away and then you land. You jump. If this is too much for your soul, you're more than welcome to do this without jumping. But I want to invoke a little of activation throughout your core and trusting ourselves to be able to jump off of this, and you don't have to land on the ball of the foot. If it's too much and you want to try to land to the arch of the foot so it's more secure, you're more than welcome to do that. Just try to be balanced on the left and right foot as you do it. Exhale, push, inhale, land. Exhale, push, inhale, land. Elbows in your peripheral vision. Pointing with those toes as you jump away. You have a good view, trying to make the left and right leg even in space as you're moving here. Give me a couple more. Exhale, inhale down. Exhale, inhale down. 2. 1 more. And come down. Good. Stay on the balls of the feet. Let's go to the middle of the foot. Go to the arches. Inhale. Exhale, round and roll up, bone by bone. You're going to add in a breath. You inhale, lift your hips at the top. Exhale, round and roll down. I call this a 2-breath movement. It takes 2 breaths to complete the exercise. Breathe in. Exhale, curl and roll up. Try to keep the carriage pulled in. Inhale, lift your hips higher. Exhale, round and roll down. Let those knees trace over those toes. You have balanced weight on that prehensile position, that middle foot. Exhale, round and roll up. Pressing on those arms, keep those wrists flat. Exhale, round and roll down. My body says do 1 more. So we're gonna do it. Breathe in. Exhale, round and roll up. Try to be even on the left and right sides of your spines as you roll up. Breathe in. Exhale, round and roll down. Very good. Okay, balls of the feet. Bring your head and chest up. Straighten your legs. Bend in. You jump away again. And then come in. Get used to it. And come in. Jump away, close the legs. Open them a little and land. Jump away, close the legs. Open a little and land. Close and land. You're landing hip width apart and land. It's an exhale. You're doing a little clapping or a little closing of the legs as you push away. Exhale. Couple more. You love it? Of course you do. 2 more. Last one. Very good. Okay. Whew. Straighten out of your legs. I want you to reach one arm through the shoulder stoppers. You're going to try to grab onto the riser. If you're a shorter body, you can jump and catch yourself. So whatever you need to do to find that riser. So I grab it, and my hand that's on the outside of the shoulder stopper is going to grab on. And then I bring my shoulder back to normal, so I have both hands on these risers. Now I'm holding myself up in place. I have a bend in my elbows. We keep it. You lower the legs, inhale. Flex the feet, lift them. Point lower. No pinching, no pain on those shoulders. Flex and lift. Point lower. If this is too hard for you to hold this, your spring is a little too heavy, so that might help you with some of your spring work. And you can do this without holding on to this position as well. No biggie. I would have your hands on the shoulder stoppers or the pegs. Point lower. Flex, lift. Point lower. Flex, lift. Point lower. Exhale. Couple more passes. Two. Last pass. Good. Keep your feet up towards the ceiling. Your ankles are pointed. You ready? Curl your pelvis up a little and then lower. Just a little one. Exhale, curl the pelvis up a little and lower. Trying to keep everything else still. Pelvis reaches up and lower, like I'm peeling it up 3 inches. Exhale, and inhale, lower. Exhale, inhale, lower. 2, exhale, inhale, lower. 1 more, and inhale, lower. Now from here, I want you to bring your hands on the sides of the reformer. Actually, let's bring your legs out, and you're gonna look and then catch yourself on this land, find yourself back onto that bar. Okay, now from here, let's grab your straps, have them in your hands. Let's do the short straps, if that's an option for you. You reach your arms straight over your shoulders, and then wherever that tension is, you lift your legs and tabletop. Now from here, extend your legs and your arms and reach up into a crunch. And then you come back home, a light load here. Exhale, reach and crunch. Inhale, release. Legs go under the bar this time as you reach and crunch. And inhale, release. Exhale, legs go over the bar this time as you reach and crunch. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. Couple more. Crunching up to the tips of those shoulder blades. Find the reach in those arms. Find the evenness on the left and right side of your body. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. You're gonna hold your crunch. You got it, core. Turn your palms towards your body. Open your arms and legs for your star. Exhale to close. Or ab star, we'll call it. Open. Exhale. Inhale, open. How's that light spring now? Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale. You can put your head down if you want to. Inhale, open. Exhale. Bend the knees in, lift the arms, drop your head. All right. Once your straps are home, I want your knees to drape over the shoulder or the bar. If you need to scoot down so your knees can hook, do so. You reach your arms up to the ceiling. You come up into a crunch, and then you release. That's all. Exhale, come up into a crunch, and then release. Crunch. Keep it. Turn your palms down. Start your 100. So you pulse your arms, a nice vigorous pump. You inhale for a full 5 count. Then you exhale for a full 5 count. Can we extend a leg up to teaser? Inhale for a full 5 count. Exhale for a full 5 count. Bring that leg down. Other leg extends out. Inhale for a full 5 count. Exhale for a full 5 count. Lower that leg. Inhale. Exhale. Can we extend both legs? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. A couple more passes. Inhaling. Exhaling. Force every bit of that air out. Remember how I started in class telling you about your breath? You inhale, force every bit of air in that you can get into your lungs, filling up in every direction. And then when you exhale, you force every bit of it out, forcing it all out of your mouth. Let's do one more pass. Inhale. And exhale. Holy abs. Bend in. Bring the balls of the feet on the bar. Hip width apart. Extend your legs. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Reach your arms to the bar and lift your head. Inhale. And then you exhale, release it back. Yep. Now hear my breath. Inhale as you lift your head in your chest. Exhale as you release back. You'll see where I'm going. Inhale here. Now hold it. Here's our exhale. Exhale up, roll up, roll up, roll up. Don't roll off of your carriage. Inhale, sit tall. Round the spine and roll back. If you need to assist yourself, you're more than welcome to grab onto that carriage underneath you. It's all about our breath on our roll up. So here's our inhale. As an exhale, as you slowly peel up, shoulders over the hips, you inhale, sit tall. You round your spine into a C-spine, and then you roll back with grace. We do one more. Inhale, head and chest. Exhale as you round up. Now here, hands hang onto this carriage, heels are together, you bend. You straighten. I know it's light. That's the point of this exercise. Exhale, push. Now, hands reach back on the shoulder stoppers. Inhale, bend. Exhale. It's an exhale as we bend. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale. Force everything out of your mouth whenever you get that exhale in. It's called our stomach massage. So it is really contracting everything in our tummy to make the motion happen. So that's why we exhale when we come here, so we can get all the air out so there's more compression. Inhale, reach your arms up over the bar now. You exhale as you come in. Inhale, straighten. Let's lower our heels. Lift your heels. Exhale, come in. There's the full motion. You go out. You lower. You lift. Exhale. Inhale, out. You lower. You lift. Exhale. Inhale, lower, or out. You lower. You lift. I can't end on that note. Let's do one more. When you go out, you lower. Now we're going to take that whole calf raise out of it. You're going to press out, open out to a T to one side, and then you come back in. You inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, twist and open. Exhale. Inhale, twist and open. Exhale. Inhale, twist. Exhale. One more. Inhale, twist. Exhale, finish it out on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, from here, let's come out of this position. Let's stand up to a side of the reformer. I don't care what side you choose. So what side you're on, I want the foot that's closest to the reformer to back up against the shoulder stopper. So toes down, foot's up against it, intentionally. From this, let's drop this knee down to the carriage. The other leg aligns up with it, so knee to knee or hip to hip. From here, stand up, knee comes off, hands on your hip, you push out. When you push out, bend that front knee a little. Now here's our home. You bend, exhale, push away. So there's a slight bend in that front knee. You were trying to sit up nice and erect-ish. If you need to have a little bit of diagonal in your core, feel free. Exhale as you push away. Inhale, come in. Remember that light spring. So because we're on the light spring, you can get into a bigger range of motion than you normally can because you're not having to struggle with the weight of it. So that being said, find those muscle fibers that probably haven't been able to join our party yet. Now they can join the party because it's a light enough load for them to go, oh, okay, I can help you do that. No problem. Yep. 2 more. Last one, find that full range of motion. So you go all the way out and then come in. Now from here, I want you to bend the front knee even more, lean forward and reach those arms up over your head. Push and then bend in. We're gonna speed up a little bit. Inhale, come in. Exhale, inhale, come in. Don't slam that carriage. Find that full range of motion, but calmness in the hips, the movement, your body. Couple. Let's do 2 more. Last pass. Hold it back. Keep it back. Keep your arms how they are. Can we lift the heel on the ground and lower? If you want to use that bar for stability, feel free. Exhale, lift the heel and lower. Lift the heel on the ground and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Think roll up to that second toe. Lift, so you're on that second metatarsal. Exhale, lift. 1 more. And a lift. And lower, hold this. Really sink down in that front leg. We hold 5. We hold 4. You hold 3. You hold 2. 1, come up. Good job. Go to the other side however you want to get there. Face the bar. The leg that's closest to the reformer finds a shoulder stopper. Toes down, foot's pressed back. Drop that knee on the carriage. Align up the other thigh to that leg. Bring that knee off. Hands on the hips. You push back. Once you push back, I want you to have a slight bend in that front leg. Make sure you're not slamming the carriage back. Now keep this front leg like this. You bend the back leg and you push it away. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Couple more. One more. Push it out, keep it out. Send that bottom leg a little bit more into a bend. Lean forward, reach your arms and up and over your head. The back leg bends, so same concept of what we are doing, but we're in a little bit more of a range of motion, a little bit deeper of a squat. Making those arms work where they're reaching up and over our head. Find that full range of motion, that nice exhale as you push away, and that long extension of that leg. Still breathing principles are applied here. Exhale as you push away. Inhale as you come in. Couple more. Last pass. Push out, keep it out. The leg on the ground. You lift the heel. You lower it. Exhale, lift. Lower. Think you roll up to that second toe. Lift and lower. Exhale and lower. Exhale and lower. Exhale and lower. Two more. Lower, one more. Exhale, lift. Lower, hold it. We hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come out of this position. Good. Come around to the front edge of your reformer. Let's put our bar down low. By low, just flat setting. Once you have that, I want you to have your hands and knees on the carriage. And then when you have that, flat hands, your toes flex back on that gray platform. Once your toes are on the gray platform, tell yourself you love yourself, always. Lift your knees, hover them, and lower them. Exhale, lift them, and lower them. Nice and graceful. Think the back of your neck is lifted up to the ceiling, long. Find that exhale. Exhale. Couple more passes. 2. Last pass. Hold it. You got it. Push out to a plank. Pike it up. Oh, you got it, friends. Plank it out. Be patient with yourself on doing this. Sometimes how our hands are on the carriage make it easier or harder on us with however far we're pushing out. So sometimes it's something to play with if you're struggling with this move here. It's such a light spring. It is a lot of work closing the carriage because we're scared it's going to slip out from underneath us. So finding that however high you can go with that level of control you can do. Exhale, pike, eyes on the thighs. Inhale, plank. 2 more. Exhale, pike. Inhale, plank. Having fun. Pike. Plank it out. Okay, the last thing in this little series. Push the arms away from you. Pull them back underneath you. Exhale, front support. Inhale, pull back underneath you. Exhale, push away. Inhale, pull back underneath you. 2 more. Exhale. Last pass. And come in. Bring your knees back on the carriage. Whew, very good. Okay, walk your knees up closer towards the shoulder stoppers. Tell yourself you love yourself. Bring your hands down to the side of the reformer. Walk yourself up to these risers again. Okay, arms are long. Your butt is hovering from your feet. So it's not dropped all the way. Hover. Your head is in that alignment. Have a nice long spine here. Now, once you're here, make sure you feel comfortable with this little butt hover. Bend the elbows down towards the ground. Inhale as you straighten out. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, straighten. You keep it going. Find the balance in your shoulders from left to right. Feel yourself feel controlled in this movement. Inhale, release. Exhale. Give me the full release, so full long arms here by that. That's what I mean by that. Trying to get traction in those, I'll say back armpits. Exhale, posterior armpits. We always need a little traction on these arms. These arms are always hanging down by our sides. So it's nice to have traction when they're reached up over our head. Keep this, hold it. Drop your head down, head lifts up. Head lowers, head lifts. Now you keep doing this. I want you to try to find a calm nervous system here. So however much motion, range of motion you can do, trying to be calm in the motion and the range of motion. Smooth in your transition of the head being lifted and the head dropped. Not judging your side difference. Sometimes your dominant arm, shoulder, tucks you a little bit. Last pass. Head falls into alignment with that spine, so in the between the two, send the booty down, hands are on the sides of the reformers and slide yourself back down. Very good. Okay, let's come out. Let's stand inside the well of our reformer. Once you have that, face your risers. No. Face your shoulder stoppers, hands on the hips. Now, I want one ankle to go on top of the shoulder stop, on one of the shoulder stoppers, the one that's in the same alignment as that leg. From here, you bend the knee and then release. If you feel like you need more support, you can have like a broom or a Swiffer or something to help you feel like you have a little bit more security in this. Exhale as you pull. Inhale as you release. Exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. Two more. Inhale, release. Let's bring this leg down. Let's have the other one come up. So the back ankle goes on the other shoulder stopper. Sit tall, pull this knee in, and then release. Pull the carriage with you. That's a better way to say it. Pull and release. Good. So I'll give you some light at the end of the tunnel. I'm trying to calm you back down, ground you for the rest of the day you have ahead of you or night you have ahead of you. So trying to notice how we're moving here. I'm settling you down a little bit. Feeling that weight in that heel that you're on. Exhaling. Inhale, release. We just got one more. Exhale. Inhale, release. Take this foot off. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin to your chest. You round and roll down. Your hands dive down naturally. Hands find the shoulder stoppers. Walk back where you have a long spine, long arms. Hands are on the sides of the shoulder stoppers. Bend into a little tricep. Inhale, release. Baby bend in the knees. Exhale, bend those elbows. Inhale, release. Exhale, bend. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Okay. Arms are long. One knee pulls in and you extend that leg straight back in space. Hips and knees are turned down towards the ground. You bend the elbows again. Inhale, release. Slight bend in that standing leg. Exhale. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Nice and calm in the mind and the spirit. It's always our perception, if we're safe or not. So it has everything to do with your mind. Be positive on how you think it's going to go. Last pass. Give me long arms. We're not done here. Now, that back leg, it's going to do a rainbow. You're going to tap down to one side of the reformer. It doesn't have to tap to the ground because it's a long tap. Lift up, arch, and then tap to the other side. Again, it doesn't have to tap to the ground. Up, and then tap. Exhale, up, and inhale, tap. Exhale, lift, and inhale, tap. Good, you keep this small rainbow going. You have a slight bend in that standing leg. Trying to wake those legs up a little bit more to remind them to hold us up for the rest of what we got going on. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale as you're lowering. 2 more. Last pass. Good, reach that leg straight back behind you, bend the knee into the chest, and then bring that foot back down. Feet are towards each other, your back is longer, arms are long, the other knee bends into the chest. You extend that leg back in space. You have a slight bend in that opposite leg. So from here, you bend the elbows in, inhale as you release. Exhale, bend. Think the hips are squared down to the ground. That leg that's extended, that hip is not opened out to the side with it. Just like the other hip. Exhale. Inhale, release. 2 more passes. 1 more. Release it long so you have a little bit more stability. Think that rainbow. Tap that foot down towards the side of the reformer. Lift it up on an exhale and then go to the other side. Lift and then lower towards the side. Exhale, lift and lower. Keep it going. That standing leg has a slight bend in it. Being patient with your own body here. Calm and steady as we move. Making sure that head's not tucked too down. It's following the same line as our spine. Give me a couple more passes. Two. Last pass. Reach this leg straight behind you. Bend the knee in towards the chest. And then bring that foot back down. Reach long with those arms. Around the spine, pull the carriage with you. Then inhale, reach out long with that spine. It's all about the spine now. Exhale, round the spine like a ball. The carriage pulls in with you naturally. Inhale as you lengthen out, feel that even traction that's put on our spine. Exhale as we pull into that C-spine. Inhale, it lengthens out and you feel the evenness on the left and right side of the spine as it lengthens. Exhale. Inhale, find that length at the bottom. Think spread the bum. Last pass, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Think when you're long, the bum spreads. Slight bend in the knees, drop your hands down to the ground. Round up through your spine and roll up bone by bone. It's an exhale. Feel somebody pull you from the top of your head, getting tall in space. Tell yourself you're the coolest person on the planet. And be authentically you for the rest of your life. Hardcore, in a nice, loving way. I really appreciate you being here today. Thank you. Like, subscribe. Let me know if you want anything in the comments or any other material you'd like to see out there. And I'll do my best getting it out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your life. I'll see you next time.